Alright guys, who's excited for the Hero 10 Black coming out? Who was hoping it would be a 1-inch sensor? Yeah, the specs are out, so let's take a look at what's coming. Okay guys, first thing to talk about is the sensor. The photos are up from 20 megapixels to 23. There used to be 20 in the Hero 9, going to 23 in the Hero 10, and a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a new sensor. The sensor in this camera in the Hero 9 was already capable of that, so let's take a look at the spec sheet and show you that. Okay, so the sensor is the Sony IMX677. That was in the Hero 9. If you look at it here, the total number of pixels is 29.41 million, but if you look at the effective pixels, it's 23, which is now what the Hero 10 is going to be doing, is making use of all the effective pixels that are available in the sensor. Also, if you take a glance quickly at the frame rates, all those frame rates that are going to be in the Hero 10 were possible with this sensor that's in the Hero 9. So what has actually changed? Well, firstly, the logo is now blue, and the Hero 10 here on the side will be blue as well. I'm not sure why they've done that. You would think if they're putting colour on it, they would use the actual GoPro logo colours here, but if you want to make your Hero 9 or Hero 10, just get the blue marker out and give it a wee swipe. What's really new is the GP2 processor, which is obviously going to be a lot more powerful than the GP1 that's in the Hero 9. In fact, it's been in the GoPro cameras since the Hero 6. It's quite a long time. The new processor is obviously allowing GoPro to use this sensor to its fullest potential in the Hero 10 camera. There were two things I didn't like about the Hero 9. One was the weight was quite a bit more. I found it to slap about more on the chest harnesses when you were doing quite bumpy rides and things. The second was the lack of frame rates. 2.7K, you could not shoot 25 or 30 frames per second. That's insane when you could shoot 50 and 60 frames per second. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You take a lens mod, stick it on the GoPro Hero 9 camera, and you could shoot 25 frames a second in 2.7K. What? So that was one of my major things. Also, you shot 1080p. You used to be able to have a choice of MP4 or the new HEVC codec. And in the Hero 9, you were only able to shoot in that new codec and not in MP4 format. I'm not sure why this was. Potentially it was something to do with COVID, limiting the amount of work that was able to be done on the camera when they were developing. To be fair, they released the camera in a year where most people were working from home, so yeah, we'll give them that one, but let's hope that the Hero 10 has those options back again. So 8x slow-mo, time warp, photo modes have all sort of stayed the same. The one thing that has changed is the hyper smooth. It has gone to hyper smooth 4, which is quite impressive considering how good hyper smooth 3 was. I found it to be incredible on some of the really bumpy adventurous stuff I was doing. So I just can't wait to see what this Hypersmooth 4 does. Also, bear in mind, GoPro bought over Real Steady, and it looks like there is a second version of that coming out too. So hopefully that's going to work with different resolutions and have a lot more options for outputs and stuff like that. I think we're going to get batch exporting on that. So just to summarise, I think everyone was expecting something massive from GoPro with their GoPro Hero 10, the 10th edition of their HD cameras. But what it seems to be really is the Hero 9 perfected is this new GP2 processor, allowing them to make the full potential of that Sony sensor that's in the GoPro Hero 9 camera as well, and get those resolutions like 5.3K 60 and 4K 120 frames a second. Guys, let me know what you think of this new camera coming out in the comments. I'm excited to get it. It should be announced anytime now in these next few weeks, and I'll see you in the next one.